Alright, so here we go. This is my 2013 Ford F150 XLT. So I get everything in the frame here. These usually come with the cloth interior, but I saw a deal with Clazio was having Clazzio.com. So with these leather covers, I'm just showing you what they look like here. There you go. That's the back. What I don't like is this right here, how, you know, if my little boy drops any juice back here, any liquids, it might be able to roll right into this piece here. I wish they did a better cutout for this seatbelt connection, because it will just collect right in there in the cloth. Let's get a closer look there. Over here, they did a great job with this part. You see how the leather comes down here. I don't know why they couldn't have done the same with there, but oh well. So that's one thing I didn't like. And this is probably something everybody hates, disgusting. The center console cover. Why would you go off such a classy details with these seats? And these are the leather inserts right here. It's high quality vinyl on the sides and real perforated leather inserts in the middle here. Yeah, well, these go through such great care detail with the actual seats, but then center console do this garbage right here. I mean, look at that. That makes it look so cheap. But I did see online a hack where they took out this top piece. This top piece can be removed by removing 2 Phillips heads, which there's this cover back here. If you remove it, it will reveal a Phillip head here, Phillip head there, and a 7mm nut here. If you take off, what did I do with that cap? There's like a little cap holder or cover right there. If you just pop that out with a flathead screwdriver, there should be a little 7mm nut. I just use my ratchet here, 7mm connection, and just pop that out. Once that's out, you can remove this top console. The instructions stated to install this first, the hack I'm talking about, to basically make this look a bit better. Install this first and then take out this center top console and slide out. The problem with that though is these cup holders go very deep, and as we see below here, there is a bar that'll stop it from lifting up too high if this is installed. Somehow the blog I read this hack from said they were able to wiggle it out. I couldn't, so I said, hey, just make it easier, just start the hack early. So what I did, I took a pair of scissors and just cut along here, just about a few millimeters above the actual seam. And then I was able to slide this out the back, okay? Because I figure, hey, we're going to be cutting this part off anyway. So the hack goes where you cut this, piece off, cut it over here, just basically a few millimeters above the seam here. So you basically cut this entire thing off and just slide this out, and you tuck this underneath it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back, okay? I just want to show you a quick clip. I basically took the center console piece off. This is what it looks like when it's off, the top at least. And how did this go? This was something like that. So okay, so that's the piece. I just cut it out. There you go. There's in the hack that I read online, you see these little clips here that's actually holding the cloth in place. The hack said to take a knife and cut a little slit here and basically hook it underneath, a slit here, and hook it underneath that same clip. But I figure it is probably just as good to just tuck it in and you'll be good to go. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, because it's a pretty tight fit once you put the top on anyway. So I'll try that, because I'm just scared that I'll cut the slit too large or just do it wrong. And I'm just super paranoid as it is already. I mean, just cutting this piece out right here took me about 2 days to get the courage to do it. Wasn't sure I was going to screw it up or something. Alright, so I'll come back after I have this. Basically what I'm going to do next is just, like I said, tuck this in like that and just lay that piece on top of it and then screw it back in. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so here we have the finished piece. All I did was tuck this in. I didn't have to cut slits on the inside and place them in those hooks. I just tucked it in, and this is very tight. It's not going to be moving, so I think it's going to be holding it in place. So there you go, and that's how it's done. Cover. So just a few recommendations. Clazzio, or if any of your representatives are watching this, some design changes you can do is basically send it out with this update. Why do we need this garbage here? This makes it look like garbage. So cheap, the way you trim up the edges there. It looks like an afterthought. Cheap plastic. This is the way to go. Another design update you might want to think about is make this part longer, so that way this can be tucked underneath the plastic console top as well, so it'll be a cleaner look. I tried to do it here, but it kept pulling out, so I just left it as is. Maybe down the road, if I want to work with it more, I might be able to force it underneath it, so it just would be a cleaner look. So it would just basically tuck underneath the plastic portion there. Same on the other side. I'll do a quick shot on the other side as well, but that's what it looks like around the corners there. Let me see if I can get this around. So that's the top. There we go. Alright, here we are. And all I did was put it back on, screwed that nut back in, 2 Phillips heads that back there. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned in the beginning, there are pressure clips around here. The largest one is located right around here. This was the biggest pain in the butt. I thought I was going to crack the plastic because I had all the screws out. I was lifting it up, but for some reason it would not release here. And I just took a gamble. I thought I would break it, but I'm like, you know what, whatever. So I just put a lot of force. I put my hand underneath basically and just lifted it, popped out, and there was indeed a big pressure clip there, the largest one. There are about 2 or 4 more here around the top edges, but they weren't as hard as that one. So basically, once you cut this off the top, you could just grab it from here and just pull it up as you're pulling the back up as well. Alright, so I'll give you a shot from the other side. Go on the passenger side. Nice clean edge there, coming around the top. Another thing I don't like about this is I wasn't able to get this seatbelt thing tucked in. I know I've seen pictures where this is tucked underneath. I just couldn't get it. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. I don't want to deal with tearing or breaking it. And this zipper portion it was a pain in the butt. I'm guessing it's supposed to go like that. Once again, Clazzio, make this longer or a thicker width so that once again it could be tucked in underneath this plastic here to give it a cleaner look. There you go, and that just drops down. So there you go, guys. Hope this was handy. Like I said, I saw some people attempt this just by pictures, and just the way I was reading it, it was just way too difficult. So I thought I'd give some extra pointers here, what I was able to do, and also a video format, so people are just more confident to go about making that modification, because it is a big modification. I mean, you're literally cutting up that leather, cutting out that big piece, and once you cut it, you can't go back, obviously. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this was helpful, and it'll give your installation a cleaner, better look. And Clazzio, if you do make an update, please send me out a prototype, and I'll be more than happy to try it out on my vehicle here and re-upload another video. You could contact me via my YouTube channel, just send me a private message, and all I would need is just the updated portion of this. That would be great, as well as this back seat here. Let me get to it. This back seat, if you're able to update this back seat bench as well, so that this is leather down here, send me a prototype. I'd appreciate that too, because this is garbage. Such a clean, beautiful installation, except for that, you see it, you know, I mean, it looks like it is factory until you see that. Then when you see that, you know it's not factory. I mean, that's just a dead giveaway. Alright guys, so other than that, would I have purchased this again? If I had known what that looked like up front, just seeing the pictures, I would not have purchased this product. Luckily, after I had a heart attack, after a mini heart attack after I installed it, saw how ugly it was, I went online to see what I can do about it. I saw some recommendations, and knowing about this modification before I purchased it, I would have bought the product then. So it is a great product. I think it's priced well enough. So yeah, and also, I mean, it would have been a perfect buy. You would sell so much of this Clazzio if you just fix up that portion right there and fix up that front console. If you make those changes in your design, it would be a perfect product in my opinion. Take care. Oh, actually, one more thing. I don't want to lift the seats up, because when you do lift the seats up, this catches and it actually moves the covering. Unfortunately, with this, the F150s, at least this XLT, I'll show you here. You see the leather does not cover the entire seat. It stops right there. I've seen some models where it supposedly covers the entire seat, but for some reason the F150s do not. They probably would say something like, "Oh, you don't want to cover the hooks." I would not believe that. Once again, Clazio, if you do decide to redesign this, cover the whole seat. It just makes it look easier, or not easier. It makes it look classier, more protection, and this just cheapens the product, in my opinion. All right, but other than that, I like it. All right, guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.